y'all, I have such a good recipe for you guys today. If you love Philly cheesesteaks, you are going to love this pasta. We are going to make Philly cheesesteak pasta today. It's made with shaved steak, onions, mushrooms, and peppers, just like the sandwich, and it has a super creamy sauce that still heats up really well if you have leftovers. So let's get started. Now this pasta is loaded, so we are going to start off by cutting up 1 onion, 1 green bell pepper, and 1 red bell pepper. And I'm just going to cut them into thin slices, kind of similar to how you would see in a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. And then just add all of those to a bowl and set them aside. We're going to use them a little later. Now I'm heading over to the stove to get started on the meat that will go in the pasta. So I'm using the Kroger brand shaved steak. As you can see, it's already sliced super thin, so it's perfect for this recipe. You want to make sure that you season your steak before it starts cooking. So I'm just going to use salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and Worcestershire sauce. You could also use steak seasoning here, would probably be really good, but honestly, whatever you have at home, just make sure you give it some flavor before it starts cooking. Once all of your meat is browned, you just want to set that to the side, and we are going to start on the sauce. I'm going to add half a stick of butter to the pan, and when that melts down, I'm going to add in the peppers and onions that we chopped earlier to let those get nice and soft. After those have cooked for about 5 minutes, I'm going to add in 1 8-ounce container of sliced mushrooms. And then continue to let those cook together until the vegetables have reached the level of tenderness that you would like. When I feel like they are ready, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of minced garlic and let that cook for another minute. Then I'm going to add in 1/4 cup of white cooking wine and let that cook for a few more minutes until the liquid reduces. Once most of the liquid is gone, you want to add 1 block of cream cheese. Make sure the cream cheese is already a little soft, and then add it in small little chunks. Don't just dump the whole block in there because it will be almost impossible to melt. So I'm just peeling away at it, adding little chunks, and then I'm going to stir this all in. And just keep stirring until all of your cream cheese is melted. Look how delicious and creamy this already looks, and we are just getting started. Now I'm going to add 1 quart of heavy cream and let that come to a simmer. Once that is simmering, I'm going to add some more flavor to the sauce, so we are going to add 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon powder, and 2 tablespoons of Cajun seasoning. Then I'm going to add in some freshly cracked black pepper. If you are able to use a grinder, I highly recommend that. It just has so much more flavor than pepper that's already been ground up. Now I'm just going to let that simmer while I shred 1 block of Monterey Jack cheese. Now I'm going to add the cheese to the sauce, mix that in well, and then add that steak that we cooked earlier to the sauce. So now all you have to do is add your noodles. I'm going to cook 1 package of penne noodles separately and then add them into the sauce. So you're not adding hard noodles into the sauce. You want to boil them first, cook them till they are al dente, and then add them into your sauce. And then you are all done. Y'all, I literally cannot describe how good this pasta is. You just have to make it and try it. It is so delicious. And a lot of times when we make it, I like to serve it with Philly cheesesteak egg rolls because I'm just on a Philly cheesesteak kick over here. But I also will have a recipe for those if you would like to check it out. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy your Philly cheesesteak pasta. Bye.